Yeah, we got another minute. I was hoping the song was about over. Well, it is not. It's still going. Good afternoon and greetings. It's me, Kevin C. here yet again at Action Fans Gaming. And I'm home a bit early. Workday is done. Time for a little fun. And it is Wednesday, November the 6th. And I got about a quarter after 1 in the PM, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still out there in the past, and some are even somehow in the future. But I hope you're all doing well in whatever present you happen to be in. There we go. Almost lost train of thought there for a second. And we got Ginny, who's first. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. You are in a meeting. No sound. Gotcha. We got you. And we got the moderator of moderators, the man, the myth, the legend, the mad, the Scottish, the Geck. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get up on in this. So no new update today, no new anything. Figured I'd see some sort of bunch of people playing something. All right, and we might get my PlayStation. Actually, you know what? Let's get a PlayStation character going too. Hopefully, anyway. Sometimes my computer gets a little funky. And it says, I don't know if I want to do that. Like now. I don't know why it does this. I have not figured that out. All right, for some odd reason, every once in a while, do that. Give it half a second. There it is. I give up trying to figure it out. It works, it works, it doesn't work. It works, it works, it works, it doesn't work. You know, it is, as they say, what it is. Because nothing I can do about it, apparently. Nothing I know, anyway. I don't know why it does that. But it does for some particular reason. All right. If I'm lucky, I saved and I'm still sitting on the planet and I don't have to fly in. If I am unlucky, however, then I have to take the long trek from where I warp into the planet. Which is actually kind of a flight. Hoping that Rosilla Revivalizer shows up. Trying to show him the laser thing. And Not been successful. All right, sweet. All I got to do is be here, which is awesome. All right. This one's a lot easier to turn on. There's only 9 of them. Not 96. Excuse me. Although I should do 9 and then one that has 6 to make 9, you know, to not make 96, but you know what I mean. That way we have a 6 and 6 and 9. 96, you know, 9 and 6. That's essentially what I got. I think we're going to need to look for another planet, though. I don't like building multiple base computers on one planet. I will on occasion, but I generally do not. Expedition still going, or is it done? It's kind of a quick one, I gotta be honest. Like 2 weeks. Like, because of my work schedule, I can barely get one of those in. Work the other way better. Oh. The entire thing is missing, that's why. All right, I think this part is done. I just need to hide everything and do stuff. But we got these little power core, power generator areas. I'm going to call it like the ship lands, and these are kind of wirelessly charging. I just wanted to try some different things, you know, slightly different, you know, get them to look a little different. Like, I like how this one's got the animation going on in those diamonds. That makes sense. And actually, I got to do a couple of them, so I don't mind. And then that'll be part of it, and then blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what's collision bubble? The laser? That's a big one too. Look at that. Alright, so we'd have to delete that, put that back in. So that we need to delete. Alright, that gets deleted, that gets deleted, that gets deleted. Those are easily put back in. That's sort of a pain, but not too bad. But we gotta deal with the damn setup. Yeah, alright. Let's go take a look at the tower for a minute. We'll come back here. I didn't turn the big machine on yet, so not a huge deal as of this moment. But we haven't been at the tower for half a minute. Maybe we'll bring our PlayStation character over. I wonder if we'd get lasers on this one. I bet you we would. We're gonna have to tear the top of this off again. I mean, we've messed with it a little bit, but now that I know a little bit more on how it works. Alright. Alright, do we want to see how badly things render if the PlayStation character's here in the city with this? I'm looking now and I don't even see the 3000 upload. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, it's here. Alright, we better check this as much as I don't want to. All right. Let's see what happens. I mean, right now, because we don't have, 16,000 pieces there, it actually renders okay. Oh, looks like I just showed up. I can figure out which controller to grab here. And now we wait. I know. I apologize. But that building just rendered in. It had to be done. I mean, just had a major update. I haven't had, multiplayer in the city. We need to see what happens. We know what's going to happen. We're going to get clay. It's going to not render very well in certain areas once we get all the pieces here. But, actually, what is the tower looking like for the PlayStation character? It's rendering. That's a good start. Well, we'll see. I mean, for the PlayStation, the city is already loaded, right? Now we're waiting for opposite things to load. I wish their lighting system was a little better, We're getting there. We're getting lumps. We just got to wait for the rest of it. Yeah. My apologies, but it's got to do what it's got to do. We need to see what happens. Every update, it's, with this city, we're so close to 16,000 parts. And actually, we need to redo part of the energy core. So we're going to actually add some parts. I think we were at 400 and something. 15,622. So 6, that leaves me with 4 minus 22, which is actually 3 something. Well, while we're waiting for render, I might as well prepare for messing around with this at some point. I'm still kind of messing around in that other area. But I also need to find a another planet. Another R&D. I might go through and delete some stuff. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Because thankfully, we brought this up already. Piggy, welcome. 1, 2. It should be enough. Yeah, doubling up. This is why I don't do stuff usually in multiplayer building, even when it's me and my other character. Because it just creates problems. Double up on parts. And, I'm going to get this set up. while the city renders in, and we'll see how badly or well it renders in. I'm going to assume we're still going to get a bunch of clay, because, well, and we have that disappearing freaking part thing happening again. All right, this is going to irk me. Shut up and shut up, that's a present, rigoragum, friggin' fragum. Nah, nothing yet, Piggy. And we'll either find out later that we have a double up here or no. I'm just trying to let the city render in so I can see what visiting in another, profile looks like. Still waiting for the big buildings that are starting to render in now, but I'm not going to say anything. Not yet. Not until I know for certain. Once we see it do what it does, then we'll say good or bad. But they did mention something about dealing with large bases, which, let's face it, are they bases? Namesake only. Half the time it's artwork. Somebody created some cool thing. Yes, there are people still doing, bases where they're functional and you can go and collect resources from them, which is very nice. Actually, we need to bring that out further, don't we? Yes, we do. Alright, forget that before we get working any further. Let's bring that back one. Because we need some room. Actually, I don't even know if these are the right ones. No, I need to get... Damn it, I need this one. Shoot. Alright, so we'll add some more in. Okay. NBD. I figured I'll prep now. Excuse me. All right, so now that. And I'm hoping by the time I'm done here, we can go and take a walk around and see if it rendered in properly. That's right, sound author. Exactly. 16 hours left on the cursed. Yeah, I'm not getting it done. Something tells me I'm going to be loading in save editor again and uh, pardon me. And loading that ship in, or if there is a redo, I will do it at that point. Then I might, actually watch a video on how to get through that last part where I couldn't. That bummed me out. And, I figured it out later after I stopped. I'm like, I couldn't find my gravestone, my grave marker, because all the frickin' base computers and everything in there. And I could have just turned off multiplayer. I didn't realize I forgot I had it on. And as per usual, we are listening to LUX on YouTube, but can also be found in the description below. But can be found on Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube. If you dig that Vangelis Blade Runner vibe, Lux has got that on lockdown. But we've learned since that one. Wonder if any of this is going to work. I don't know. It's all about just figuring it out, trying to have a good time, figuring it all out. Sometimes works great, we get lucky, and cool stuff happens. And then other times, not so much. I am going to need to take a nip break in a moment. Did just get home from work after all. Pretty day. Well, not really, actually. You know what? I'm going to be completely honest. But today I kind of go in and I'm generally speaking by myself. One other guy, but we don't work, together. He goes off and does repair, and I go do other stuff. That's starting to really piss me off. I'd like for things to work the way they're supposed to. Is that too much to ask? Then we'll see. Oh, we'll fall off the edge. And the same thing with this, because we're going to need a little bit more room than that one. Yeah. I'm going to color these different, though. Not enough of a variant. I guess it is. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's be a little smarter, shall we? Because I don't want to get rid of those completely. Might bring them in later. I don't know. We'll see. But we can at least get them out of our way for now. I have a feeling I'm going to need to move these about. What I mean by move them about is I think I got to bring them down a paver height if we want to get centered. Did I save? All right. And now for some more boring stuff. Here we go. Now, I like the pyramid, the paver, and the block, and the cube, right? Some people use, I know Enra is big on his glitch stacks using the little light cube. I use whatever I can to do what I need. But my primary moving tools are these three items right here. Because I have a pretty consistent, way of doing things at this point with these items. And I never, I generally don't build anything specific, which really helps. Because I obsess too much about that crap and it never gets done. That's why I don't do a lot of build challenges or anything like that. I take too long, quite honestly. If I am to be forthcoming there, I'm never satisfied. It never looks good, and especially if I'm doing it for an event or for somebody and, like, hey, could you come build something on my planet? I always freak out. It never gets done. Unless it's a kaleidoscope, because those are easy. I can do those in my sleep. It helps that I'm the cat that kind of created the thing. But they're super easy anyway. If you can make a circle, you can do it. It's all in your part choice and some execution. All right, looks like I am set up for that. That's good. That didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna. Let's take a look, see how the city's rendering in and how clay it looks. Holy crap. A little bit. Normal. Not as bad as before. We're definitely... Yeah, we're still rendering in too, so that's going to be an issue, but... You know, like this whole bit right here. This is missing. Still got plenty to load in. Oh. Apparently my PlayStation character's just sitting there staring at a part in space. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just standing here. And this looks like it's missing pieces because of the PlayStation and it's trying to render it. That's ridiculousness. But it is missing quite a bit of pieces, actually. All of that. Well, as expected, it is going to take some time to load in. We've been going almost, we'll call it about 30 minutes or so. Sitting here, probably wasted 10, 15 just getting started. I mean, yes, the PlayStation renders the city just fine. It's little to no issues. Multiplayer will provide some interesting terrain issues, but for the most part, we have a lot more fog than we used to as well. There's dust kicking up. I really wish they'd give us some lighting, gamma, sliders on the PlayStation. But from what I can tell, everything looks pretty darn rootin' tootin' at this point. Not seeing a whole lot of... You know, yes, the tower's not really rendering in fully because, well, we have 16,000 parts that the PlayStation's trying to tackle. Never mind. But other people who have come to the tower have not been able to see it. Like, not even my base computer, which that shouldn't be. But I think there's some... there's some definitive multiplayer issues going on right now. Now, I did get out of work early, which means my boss may call at some point. I'm going to have to answer. So I'm saying that now because I'm looking at the text thread going on there. Like, I might just preempt it, just call and get it over with. Like, yeah, it looked like you were about to call. Let me save you the trouble. Alright, PlayStation looks good. PC is... Yeah, we got some clay. We definitely have, you know, render. Definitely, you know, I want to say it's better than before, but you know, it's still about the same. And I'm sure we're going to still be missing bits and pieces here as it renders in. A lot of it, you know, I gotta say, it's not freaking bad. Only takes an hour, but missing stairs. Am I missing stairs, or is that dirt? No, I'm missing a bunch of crap right here. Yeah, a whole bunch of wall missing. Alright, so we're still waiting for a render. Yeah, a bunch of floor stuff here. Bits and pieces over here. Predominantly here, but, you know, it's definitely taking its time. Funny thing is, the parts that are missing is stuff that is part of the 3000 upload. And all the brand new stuff is actually here. Which is pretty good all in all. And the PC stuff is still kicking here, which is what I wanted to see. Alright. But we're definitely, you know, definitely missing a few things here and there. But overall, the majority of it is here. It looks good. Yes, we've got some clay, but and we're missing a whole ton of stuff right here on this building. Like pretty much most of the building. Oh, wait, no. But we're missing some stuff. Which we need to actually tighten that up a bit more, but. And we're missing, you know, a couple of these. Everything usually, eventually, the longer you sit here, eventually it loads in. But, actually, I don't even know if I'm able to build here. I am good. Alright, so I'm still working off of that one. I'm working off of my base. Now if I'm here and I pick apart, now I'm, yeah, now I'm away from my base and I can't build, okay. So I do have quite a bit of distance I can get in here and build, which is good, kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah, we definitely need more signs, more light. We're missing, you know, parts of this building here. As we wait for it to render in. But that's what you get when you use 16,000 parts on one base computer. And then try to cram another, you know, PC base next to it. But these things are going to be probably an issue. When you start getting this crazy. You know, again, if I sit and wait, it will eventually all pop. But, yeah, like all this, there's a whole missing bit here. And that's like a main part that was part of the 3000 upload. So, you know, it's always funny when the newer stuff renders in, but the old stuff is like, nah. I have a feeling we're going to drop frames the minute I Alt-Tab. All right, so 15.614 is where it stops. 15.644 is where the PlayStation is counted. So it's still kind of scrambling around trying to find the last 30 parts. I'm waiting to see if it changes at all. Because if we look on our PlayStation character, so here's PC. And it's telling me I've got 15.614. And then if I go to PlayStation, it tells me I've got 15.622. So actually I'm missing whatever. 22, 9, 10, 8. 8. Math, kid. Simple math. Granted, I'm so dumb I gotta be naked to count to 21. But it hasn't moved though, which makes me a little sus. I wonder if it will eventually make it to that amount. Oh, now it's saying 15.622. So it's still, as we can see, it's still adding it. Like this is missing, the top of it. Let's see if we got our EM generators back in here. And hey, look at that, we did. Like I said, it's usually a question of just hurry up and wait. And eventually it does all load. Let's take a look at our building here. It should be less gappy. In fact, it is. We're going to come back a bit. And we're going to see how clay it gets, which it's pretty clay right off the bat right here. All right. But when you're walking around, it's not as much of an issue because you're not looking at everything. You know what I'm overhead flying around. It's going to be, fighting to render. But when walking and exploring, need to put stuff on that. It seems pretty darn rootin' tootin' good, I gotta say. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good job. Hello Games. Very good. Renders well. Yes, we're going to have some distance things like that, but all in all, it's not too shabby. Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, pretty darn good. All right, L Games. Don't screw it up from here, though. You know, they're notorious for having everything working just fine, then you do something and you ruin 90% of it by accident. I mean, yes, fast running in, you know, things are going to render funky, but for the amount of parts that are here, I mean, I really got to say it's doing pretty darn well, texturally and everything. Yeah, we got some pop or, you know, some phase in, which is to be expected. How do I get back over to... Forgot how I was planning this, if I even was. I think we're going to go up here at some point. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, yes, it'd be nice if this lit up like it's supposed to, and I could see it from here, where my cursor is, way up in the distance. The big brick over there, right there, off in the distance. When do you start coming in? You used to be able to see it from here. Very clay. Very clay. I wonder if the sun has something to do with that. Yeah, it takes a while for that to pop in. That's a little crazy. Draw distance has got some... But again, you know, 16,000 parts. Come on. This sort of thing is going to happen. Now, the PlayStation, again, it looks good on the PlayStation. I can't really say I'm seeing much in the way of clay. We're definitely frame drop. Oh, yeah, there we go. Never mind, I lied. There it is. There's the clay. But... yeah, light shadow rendering. Yep. Saw that on the floor there. That's where the game has some of its issues with its lighting. Yeah, but again, it'd be nice if that were on and you could see it from here, like you used to be able to, but you know, again, 'tis what it is. Plus, we got all that. Ooh. Got all that sunlight over there. This hasn't come back in a while. It's not too bad. Nobody even knows that this is here. I wanted an interior view of one of the buildings, you know, where you could kind of look out, like say you were in an office or an apartment, you know. Just wanted some sort of office view, if you will. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's holding up just fine, for what this is. I probably couldn't expect too much better, if I'm to be 100%. Although, the brightness, I really wish on the console they would give us some sort of adjustments for that. We do have to check the main milled area, which means the downstairs, and then we'll head back to the other spot, mess around with this animation a little more. Yeah, we're fine. Fine. All right. I'm satisfied. It's here. It's here. It's rendering. It's, a little bright. PlayStation seems like it's brighter than it used to be. But it's all functional. I'm not really gonna complain too much here. Surprise. I mean, yes, there are some things I wish, but at the same time, I kind of understand that they can't have limitations. This is coming back, which I don't take on. Well, but, minor maintenance. Not a big deal. So that's interesting. They've all adapted this one photo. Looks great though. The game, like, texturally, colors on my PC is, it's a night and day difference. It really looks so much better on my PC. Oh, I wanted to check that. Not affecting the light anymore. A little bit, but not by much. Not like it used to. Ah. Whoa. There should be a door there that I took out and replaced with... Huh? Oh, alright. We're still missing some stuff, apparently. Very interesting. There should be a door. least this is open. All right, let's head back. Let's get out of here. Go play with the movie thing. The moving around thingamajiggy. Our new toy. Take a quick little bio break. But yeah, there should be a door. There should also be a door. So while it is rendering in, it is still not without its problems. But again, for the most part, it looks just fine. And this is my PC character walking around now. Sweet. All right, get out of here. You know, we're missing floor panel, that kind of thing. But there's still some stuff that needs to be done. Also noticed that on my PlayStation character, that photo didn't show up. It was the same photo for everything. So to me, that smells like there's a problem. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to land here. Part of me wants to go try to work with the orb and the other on the tower, but the other part of me is like, nah, keep playing here so you learn more. I kind of want to do some messing around with the base termini and see if we can't do anything with that again. But we also need to clean up and kind of finish whatever this contraption is, which is basically just, you know, like I said, I'm calling it the wireless ship charging bay. You know, you drop your ship down, you charge up, you get out. And it's times like this where I wish we had a, you know, building part of like a wire or, you know, a bundle of wires or something. But I am learning a little bit as we go. Because as I watch these things and, you know where stuff is, I can start to figure out where these animations will mix. Hopefully, anyway. We got this crazy one, and then we got these little more subdued ones. I mean, there's more I'd like to do here. But all in all, they look interesting enough where I could kind of get away with just leaving it the way it is. But you know me. If I can tinker more, I'm going to tinker more. All right, I'm going to take a quick little bio break. Ooh, pardon me. Like I said, I had just gotten home from work, so I didn't kind of rush through like, you know what? Let's see if there's an update. Get into it, and hopefully people will be on and around so I can start asking questions. How do we finish this? But there's still a few more things. I want to add some lighting. We're definitely missing, you know, some details in here that I would like to kind of bring out a little bit. But with that said, I'm going to hit my bio break, peel my peepers away from the screen for a minute, and I will see you back here shortly-ish. All right. And if you got to get going, thanks for hanging out, spending some time here. I do appreciate it. And we will hopefully see you next time. Depending on how my work week is, it could be this week, could be Sunday. I'm hoping this week. All right. I'll be right back. Do a couple of minutes here. I'm almost back. Give me one more second. Yep, I'm almost back. We're here. We're getting there. Alrighty, let's get back into this, shall we? Okie doke. Excuse me. Ballista Cola, Cola Raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Ballista Cola. How you doing, man? All right. All right, let's figure out how to clean this mess up here. What else am I going to actually need? Do I want to run another bit on this? Part of me says yes, part of me says no. And if you want to see the big machine, just ask. I'll go turn it on. I've gotten it down to about 2.5 minutes. 3 minutes max. Yes, it does take some time to turn on. But I feel it's worth it. And once it's on, as long as you don't walk away from it, it's usually pretty good. I don't know if I want to do this or not. Keep it as the central one has, you know, slightly different. Not going to look it anyway, is it? I doubt it. No, you're cutting right through, and I kind of like it more in that central bit. That's, while that is neat, it does follow the too much. Don't need it. Don't need it. Okay. Keep it simple. Yeah, it's much better. Nice and simple. Just enough as an energy charge or flow. I still feel like it needs something. It needs something. I don't know what, but we definitely need to pop something in there. All right. Again, if you want me to turn on the big machine, let me know, and I will do that. But for now, I think I'm going to try to figure out how to clean up my mess. I think we're done with most of that. Now I'm worried that if I delete, all right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save, we're going to delete. Figured it. But I need to see what the front looks like that you're flying in, because I'm already seeing an issue that I don't dig on, which is going to be, do I need to do anything else though? That's I don't want to delete crap until I know for certain. It's such a sketchy. Don't really need the other ones, I guess. Although I can get the lasers going. All right, let's. All right, we'll leave that central block for now. We'll leave these. The interior. So that I can pull from that if I delete something by accident. We need that to bring in the other part. This we don't need because that's just to flip up that other floor panel. Also do the same with this if I want to. Position will be slightly different, but we can change it if need be because it's only a paver distance. Leave the pavers, remove the blocks, more visual. Okay. We still have the paver, but we need to be able to think about that before we just do stuff. Got it. Leave the block, no, leave the paver. That at least is going to hold our position in case we need to make a change or we make an accidental delete. Which I'm going to try my hardest not to do, but let's face it, it happens. Especially when I don't have the sound on and I can't hear the noises. But and if we need to, that goes right back from the paver on the edge. Needs. Boom, boom. Leave that for now. Crappy thing is, if I want to pull anything back, I can't. It's stuck at that level, but we should be fine. And again, if I need to, I'll bring in a cube and we'll redo it. Hoping I don't need to. I'm hoping this is basically done for now. Yes, we might noodle about on it a little bit more, but I kind of want to move to the next area. A lot of that I can do. But that's going to be a nightmare. Okay. So, what am I going to do with that? You're the only one with the lower bit, too. I think I need that there. Okay. We know that's our center because it's a larger piece. We have our two on the side. That's running, and that's running. Okay. We're not getting a lot of bleed through. A little bit on the sides, which maybe we'll do something with that. Most of this is blocked, which is actually a bonus. As neat as it is coming out the other side, we're not really seeing it. We get a little bit of peek through now and then, but it's okay. Nice color there. Nice reflection. All right, anyone have any questions on anything? How to make any of this, how to do any of this, what I've used? Does anyone want to see the big machine get operated? Basically, it's a bunch of this, but in a different way. Built the big thing first, then I came and did these little things. I was like, all right, big thing's neat, but if other people want to make this, they're not going to go through all of this. You know, we need to make something a little smaller, a little easier to make that other people can also make and create. Any questions? Anything at all? Well, to an extent, obviously. I do not know the meaning of life other than 42. And be a good human while you're here. Kind of want that third one on those too. I'm kind of debating on it. That little peak in the middle, but I kind of want to keep that separate. Maybe, yeah, let's keep that separate. Any questions? Anything? You want to see the big machine on? What do you want? What's on your minds today? Anything? Or just watch me noodle for another bit of time? And at least with this, if you step away, it's only, 3 per to turn on, and they're, pretty evident that you need to do that in order to get it working. So. Interesting. I moved that. And it separated. You know why? Because there's 2 multiplayer. Multiplayer, I wish they would figure out how to make it that everyone's in the same instance. And there's no wondering what's the hell, why there, 2 of the Gex things going on there. The hologram. No questions. You're all good. Don't care how that was made. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. I just kind of want to see if I can do anything with this piece again. I don't really think we need to anymore, but I like some of the aesthetics of it. I think using parts of it work really neat for, texture and things of that nature. I don't know if we need the animation so much anymore. Since we kind of have that now. And some ways better. Bling, 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 did the bling, 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 bling. Huh. All right. Still a bit foggy. Just a tad. All right. So that doesn't fix the problem anymore. I was hoping it would, but it did not. Nay. You're still catching animation, but oh, wait a minute. You can still do that. Oh, look at that gap. Interesting. Oh, hey, moron, you moved it. That's why. Like, why is that gap different? Something that we weren't paying attention to? Yeah, everything. That shows a definitive jump right in that spot. All right. So I can bring it all the way to here. We still get an interesting enough animation that, you know, we could do something with this. Although this is what kills it. But straight on, we can kind of do something. And I'd have to do something. So that's here. Let's just bring it. I don't care if it's centered or not. See if it's going to cut through and do something. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's a little bit, but definitely not like it was. From the side is kind of neat. Oh, that's neat. The front, not so much anymore. All right, let's try to... Not like this is gonna, but we'll try it. Yeah, it's still way too foggy. And the animation, while it does something, it is very, very different than it used to be. I mean, that is neat. I could see it. It's kind of a... Ooh, damn it. Of course. Why do you have to do this to me? You create a different new animation that I could probably mess with. And you cover it with fog. But this is the old method, where this used to be the lens, and you would, you know, kind of come back and you would see it. What was the other thing I used to do? I used to double up on them, right? Got the... I guess it is. Brings it up higher. And then... It'll be bright and foggy, yeah. And again, if you want to see the big machine on, just ask if you have yet to see it. Not that it's anything crazy special, but definitely is pretty to look at. I'm really curious to see what they do with the building in Light No Fire. That has got me very curious. I would really like to know. Where'd the first one I placed go? Ah, multiplayer building. Damn you. Not exactly centered, but I don't care. Down. Way higher than I thought. Right back where I started. Yeah, now the fog just multiplies now and looks worse. Whatever. Okay. Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get a sense of it's a lot easier to do that. Just I can't center them. All right. And it doesn't matter now because you put that, it's just going to get all bright and foggy. Let's see what this does up higher. That's just taking all that, okay. Can remove that. Oh, I can. Nice. About the same. More waviness with the other one. Huh. See if we can get some laser going. I doubt it at this point. But you never know. It's like something to do with how close it is to the wall. And or nope, no lasers. I swear it's just those two in that one spot. Yeah, no lasers. I don't know where that thing's coming from, but I wish I did. I wish I could just reproduce it on command. But I can't, so I don't. All right, let's look at this one last time, and then who's on? Anybody on? There's got to be somebody on. Who's running right now? I gotta figure out how to finish this. Those stands. Because right now, I don't like the way it looks. I gotta figure out how to... I think I might be able to actually get rid of this. Yeah, I don't need it. I just needed it to put that there. And then I could work on that. I could do that, right? Yeah. Close up that end. Remove this. Hope nothing deletes. That isn't important for the front aesthetic. This we're stuck with, but we can probably do something with that. So, it's pretty simple to make this stuff. It really is. It's not too much to it. A little bit of glitch technique if you have, and you should be fine. I don't see having too much trouble making something neat with this new part. It's really quite something. Perfect for these sort of, fun little animation things. All right. Where's my phone? Just easier for me to check. Let's see if we got anybody. Jason Plays, refining oil and exploring Satisfactory. All right. Jason Plays is on. Me rating Jason Plays is sort of pointless. Doesn't really need me to raid. Let me see if there's anybody else on doing some No Man's Sky stuff that I know. Ooh, Gaming with Christie's doing Enshrouded. Melissa Cola 43 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I just missed Moose about an hour ago. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Oh, well. I tried. Jason Plays is on. He's doing some Satisfactory if you want to go check that out. But I need to eat some food. I need to figure out the next step in this thing. It's neat. We definitely got some neat ideas here. I feel anyway. That's pretty cool. The big machine's got some neat stuff. That thing's pretty neat. Crazy animation on that one. I like how we were able to break it up too a little bit, so the inside looked a little different than the outside swirls. Yeah, definitely neat. Lots of fun. If you ever have a question on how to make any of this stuff, do not hesitate. That's what I'm here for. I try to help whenever I can. If you see anything I've built and you want to try to reproduce something like it, just ask. Say, hey, how'd you do that? And I'm more than happy to try to figure it out again. And maybe we'll find something new in the process. But anyway, I do have work tomorrow morning. And we'll see how the day goes. If it's a long day, I won't be streaming when I get home. If it's a nice short day like today was, I'll be back on, and hopefully I'll find something that I can be working on. I'm going to look for another planet, and probably later on tonight after I get some errands done. But yeah, anyway, thanks again for hanging out, keeping me company. Do appreciate it. We are always live on Sundays, 10 a.m. That is my guaranteed day, or at least try to be guaranteed. Hit me up on Discord if you have any build questions. There is an area there that's for build questions. I do give private tutorials if you need some help. hit me up and we can try to work out a time if that ever is a thing you would like, where I can try to talk and walk you through something in your game with you, either on or off stream, to help other folks as well. But if you don't want to do it on stream, we can do it off stream. I don't mind. If I can get you being more creative and building better, then by all means, I want to help you be more creative. That is always my number one goal. All right. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and all that jive. The notification bell will tell you when I'm on. Leave a comment if you so choose. Let me know anything that you would like to see me doing, either a game or something in this game in No Man's Sky. You want me to try to mess around with something or build something, I'll think about it. All right. Anyway, until next time, this has been me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get your action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. Until next time, take care, y'all.